Foraging to me is, I guess, an advanced step in seasonality. I think that being aware and having to work with your environment when it comes to foraging has almost like a hyper seasonal feel to it.
I think for me, foraging is all about taking the best of what Mother Nature has to offer right in that moment. It's expressive of the time, the season, and the place that you are, whether it's in an urban environment or a remote location.
Foraging, I think, is a bit of an escape. Everyone's life is pretty chaotic at the best of times, and being able to kind of unplug and spend time in nature is pretty magical.
It might be that you're finding the same ingredient that you know other locations of, or sometimes it's finding new ingredients, but I think that's almost a hide and seek sort of game that you're playing with the local environment. I think it's a skill that you develop over time and an awareness that you get, but I think it's a constant learning experience as well, so it always is exciting and fresh.
Gives me an excuse and an opportunity to get outside of my house, usually on my weekends, and spend some time in nature. It is like I have always and do always enjoy, being outside, open air, and feeling the wind and the seasons and the sun.
Far and away for me, the most exciting thing about foraging and the reason that I do it is it allows you to access ingredients that you can't find in a commercial sense. What this means is that obviously you can integrate new flavors and aromas into drinks. It also enhances the guest experience as well, because if you haven't had these ingredients before, chances are they haven't had these ingredients before.
Now having more of an understanding of the things around me and the different types of plants that's edible or could be used in drinks gives me an added layer of, I guess, understanding and appreciation that I didn't have before.
When you are out and picking and understand the finiteness of resources, it changes the way that you look at the other ingredients that you're bringing into the bar as well. I think you act in a little bit more of a mindful way, you're a little bit more conservative, you look at using things in multiple ways, so you do reduce that waste, because I think the philosophy behind foraging and being mindful of resources and taking care of nature is something that we really need to disseminate amongst the bartending community as well. We have a tendency to be a little bit wasteful sometimes.
Utilising foraged ingredients is incomparable to utilising a product that is supplied to you. That experience is not replicable in any other way, in my opinion, and the connection that you have with that product, and therefore the story that you can tell and the experience you can provide for that guest is incomparable. Being able to give the guest a connection not only to yourself as someone who's passionate about hospitality and making delicious drinks, but also to the local environment is a pretty awesome thing to be able to do.